God bless you and welcome back to the channel, Kingdom Crown Music Ministries. I am Prophet Kenneth Emmanuel Thornton, and today God is saying to you that those who fight against you, God will fight against them. Those who fight against you, God will fight against them. And this particular word can be found in the 14th chapter of the book of Zechariah, verses 12 through 14. And it reads, "This is the plague which the Lord will strike all the nations that fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh will rot while they are still standing on their feet. Their eyes will rot in their sockets, and their tongues will rot in their mouths. On that day, men will be stricken by the Lord with great panic. Each man will seize the hand of another, and they will attack each other. Judah too will fight against Jerusalem. The wealth of all of the surrounding nations will be collected, great quantities of gold and silver and clothing." And in this particular instance, God is telling you on today that the attack is being reversed on your enemies, and that your enemies will begin to attack one another. Plagues will come upon them. And all that they have tried to do to discourage you, they will begin to attack one another. See, if you know anything about enemies like I know about enemies, an enemy will do this. They will side with other people that they don't even like. They will conspire with other people that they don't even get along with so that they can attack you. And that is what has been taking place, saith the Spirit of the living God. A lot of your enemies have been gathering together, conspiring together. Even though they don't like one another, they have a common goal. It's your destruction. But God is saying on today, now they will begin to attack one another. And they will begin to be affected by the plagues of God. Along with these plagues that are in the Bible, they will be affected with frustration, anger, depression, restlessness, saith the Spirit of the living God. And they will begin to attack one another. They will begin to lie upon one another. They will begin to bring false accusations against one another. Because this conspiracy is being unraveled, saith the Spirit of the living God. The conspiracy to set you up is being unraveled. See, they thought they were doing something that wasn't going to be uncovered. But now God is saying everything that they've done is now being brought to the light. And the plague that God is using to strike all of the nations will bankrupt the enemies and will fund the kingdom of God. All of their efforts were set about will bankrupt your enemies. They won't have the funding or the finances to continue to oppress God's people. They won't have the funding or the finances to continue to put unjust laws on the books through the general assemblies. They won't have the finances to fund the demonic music and entertainment. You see the banking systems collapsing, these banks going belly up. This is not a coincidence, saith the Lord. This is a divine attack on the institutions of the world, of the nations. This is a plague that God is placing upon the nations. Because now that the wealth transfer is in full effect, God is bringing down the financial institutions of the world, and he's raising up the financial institutions of the kingdom. You have to be very, very understanding of what's taking place. And you have to be very wise in how you watch the news, saith the Spirit of the living God. You have to know, you have to have spiritual discernment on how to watch the news, saith the Lord. Because what you are seeing on the news is not always the truth. And a lot of it is being put out to confuse the masses and call right, left, and left, right. So be wise, said the Spirit of the living God. And when you see these things take place, such as the banking collapse, the aligning of different countries with one another, preparing for war, God is taking down the kingdom of darkness, and he's raising up the kingdom of light. And that is why you see this collision between light and dark taking place right now. The banking systems, the financial systems, the legal systems and institutions are being overtaken by the kingdom. This is God making his divine move for these last and evil days. So be vigilant. Understand that any attack that they brought against you, they brought against God, and God is now directly fighting for the saints and for his people, because the kingdom shall come. His will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. And that, my friend, is a fact. God bless you. God keep you. I pray that this message has found you in health, wealth, and wisdom. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscription button, notification bell, so you can be notified every time God influences me to drop one of these powerful prophetic words. Their fight against you is a fight against God. And you know as well as I know that is a fight that they cannot win. May God bless you. May God continue to keep you and your family safe during these turbulent times. Until next time, once again, my name is Prophet Kenneth Emmanuel Thornton with Kingdom Crown Music Ministries. God bless. Take care. Peace.